Hey friends, I am always amazed at the different ways the Lord can speak into our lives, even through simple and small aspects of our daily routines. Just the other night, I was preparing to put our kids to bed. I got their bedtime snack out and I worked diligently to make sure that they would be tucked in by their 8 p.m. bedtime. So they brought out their look and find workbooks to fill out as they ate their snack in the kitchen. These are really fun books that we've enjoyed working on together in the past. And my youngest son was specifically excited to do it with me again. So I told him that I would help him on a few pages while I finished cleaning up the kitchen, putting away dinner and loading the dishwasher. So every few minutes I would look over and help him fill out his workbook. But I was super focused and dedicated to making sure that once I put the kids to bed, all of the chores would be done so that my wife and I would have time to relax and hang out. So about 20 minutes later, I'm officially tucking the kids in and my youngest son looks up at me and says, "The reason I wanted to do the look and find was to do it with you." Emotional pause on my part. Talk about a dagger in the heart. Yes, my son wanted to do this activity with me, but I was not willing to give him my full attention, just part of it. So I apologized to him and promised that the next night he would have my complete attention, all of it. So you probably know where I'm going with this. I find that this happens in my personal relationship with God much more often than I like to admit. I'll be having my quiet times in the morning, and so easily I find myself being distracted by any number of things. I'll watch a pastoral video on YouTube, and then I'll get distracted with other recommended videos. My mind will also go through the upcoming day. What are jobs I have to get done, conversations I'll need to have. And sometimes I'll even read a Bible verse or an encouraging passage in a Christian book, and my mind will begin analyzing those ideas, and I'll end up having conversations with myself about what I just read. And now these are good and they're healthy thoughts, but I find that it pulls me away from my desired goal, which is pursuing a deeper relationship with the Lord. Am I really spending time with Jesus, or am I spending time with Jesus who just so happens to be in the same room? I think we can all agree that we can be with somebody in the same room, but not really be with them. It says in Matthew 6:6, "When you pray, go away by yourself, shut the door behind you, and pray to your Father in private. Then your Father who sees everything will reward you." And always be encouraged that Jesus wants to be pursued by us. In James 4:8 it says, "Come near to God, and He will come near to you." I know it's a hard question to ask, especially if we're being honest. But for myself, am I giving God my best? Where is my attention and focus? Am I giving the Lord my attention, or am I giving the Lord all of my attention, my complete attention? Just like my son wants to spend quality and devoted time with me, so much more does our perfect Father in heaven.